bigger than where all the hoodoos are. Oh, I bet you can hike up there to that little plateau.
Great, I gotta come back up this hill.
Yeah.
There better be some gas somewhere.
Wow, this is pretty. So that was a beautiful drive. I did not expect that at all. Coming down into this valley. I wonder if I call it a valley. It was gorgeous. It was like 10 times bigger than what you see in Drumheller. Oh, that was beautiful. We did get here late. Check-in time in a lot of the provincial parks. I don't know if it's just an Alberta thing, but it's 4 p.m., which is really late in the day. Check-out time is 2 p.m. We could have been here around 3 o'clock and could have asked to check in early. You know, hope they said okay. But then that storm hit and we were sitting on the side of the road for a good hour and a half. And then when we left, we drove a little ways, maybe 15, 20 kilometers, and there was another rest area, and we stopped there for a few more minutes just to make sure that when we got here, we were either getting the tail end of the rain or no rain at all. And we lucked out. It's a little bit windy, but there's no more rain. So we're going to raise checking in. We're going to head to our spot, set up, and then we will update you and chat with you soon. You're over there. I keep looking over here. I don't know. Up, down, everywhere. Sorry. We'll see you soon.
Down over there.
Here we stopped at this viewpoint. Of course, there's one just over there that has a safety rail. But yeah, Ray says, no, this is a viewpoint. Oh, look at this. God. Okay, look at this edge right here. You know I don't like heights. Okay, let's go have a look. Dinosaur Provincial Park is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It was officially established as a park in 1955 to protect the fossil beds and to halt the Great Canadian Dinosaur Rush of the early 20th century, protecting the unique Badlands landscape and preventing indiscriminate removal of irreplaceable fossils. The first recorded dinosaur bone was found here in the park in this vast area called Dead Lodge Canyon. That huge bone, which turned out to be a skull, was found in 1874 by geologist Joseph Tyrrell. Tyrrell wasn't even looking for bones at the time. He was surveying the Red Deer Valley cliffs looking for coal deposits. The skull, which Tyrrell found, was later named the Albertosaurus sarcophagus in 1905 and named in honor of Alberta becoming a province that same year. Turns out the Albertosaurus, which was a slightly older cousin of the infamous T-Rex, it was smaller, lighter, more agile. Stick around till the end of the video to see how big this guy really was. Before Tyrrell recorded his finding, there was an unrecorded account in 1871 when Jean-Baptiste Leroux was shown bones by the Blackfoot. Of course, pre-1870s, the Blackfoot who lived here were the first ones to find the bones and referred to them as the grandfather to the buffalo. The park became famous for producing over 150 complete dinosaur skeletons and yielding some of the most significant specimens in the world. We want to come back here and do some walking. There's a bunch of trails here, but today it's really windy and it's rainy. So we're doing the little guided vehicle tour. Self-guided vehicle tour. right in here. I just took a picture of it. This is where they dug up some bones. They left them as they found them, and then they put the structure over top of them so they could be on permanent display. So we are heading into Brooks today. It's about a half an hour away. So we're going to go fill up on some gas and probably do a few other little things while it's such crappy weather. And, oh, we have a warning for funnel clouds this afternoon. And they might turn into funnel spouts. And those might turn into the low-grade funnel tornado, or I don't know. I don't know about these tornadoes, but more bad weather today. Look at the sky.
Yeah.
And sunshine.
Hey.
So these clouds came out of nowhere. There's been a tiny bit of rain, but just a tiny little drizzle. We've got... She's very excited because she hasn't been here before, and all these smells are new. And we're taking her to that picnic area we saw for a nice little walk. We had to come back and mosquito spray on. They're so bad. Oh my god. It's this time of year for them, but because of that huge dumping of rain, they are swarming. There are so many. Just looking for the wind again.
So this one would be like a kind of park right in here.
This one, yeah.
Like on the,
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, you'd come up and
power up there,
this way.
and a fire pit.
And this would be your back door. Well, that's what you'd be looking at, though.
Yeah.
Right, unless you came in the other way, and then you'd be looking at garbage
Come
cans.
the other way.
So far, we've been really impressed. So we signed in. We booked for 3 days. It was $39 a night. It's only an electrical hookup. There is drinkable water here, potable water, and there is a sandy dump station on the way out. This is gorgeous. Just to go and explore all the trails, I'd probably book about a week here. So I love this type of landscape. Anyway, we're going to keep hiking, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay, that was the first time I've seen this. It has a break in it. Really soft stone. Okay, that was the first time I've seen this. So apart from some of the rock formations being called hoodoos, there's an information board here that tells us about all these marks and crevices and channels in the rocks. And what I read was these really soft little ones that are vertical are called rills. And also, the rocks break down because of the clay minerals. They expand and contract with the wetting and drying of the rock. So you leave these deep cracks and the water pours into the cracks into the hill, forming vertical paths, and they call those pipes. And the horizontal ones are called tunnels. And as the pipes and the tunnels enlarge, the rock can fall inward, creating sinkholes on the surface. And the sinkholes can turn into caves. So there's some more fun-filled, interesting facts for you. No words, right?
No, nothing right now.
Okay, yeah, that's as close as I get. Oh my god. That's quite a ways down.
We found a tribble in the wild.
Wait, wait, let's see if it's friendly. Let's see if it's friendly.
Okay.
Okay. They purr. They purr.
Oh.
Ray's favorite hoodoo.
Yeah.
We're in the valley. So where we were filming from the top of the ridge yesterday, which was, what the heck was it called? Lodge Canyon? No, wait. There's more to the name than that.
I don't know.
Can't remember. But yeah, that's where we're heading. We're heading in the valley of the canyon right now. So wild animals.
See, right on the very top of there, there's people standing up there.
Yeah. Wild animals in this park. I think the biggest that they have, the most probably dangerous that they have is antelope. Birds and bunnies and mosquitoes. Deadly mosquitoes. Oh, there's the girls up there. We were just up top there looking for a way down and we couldn't find it. Hey! We found the way down! Look at these big boulders. Wait, wait, wait. These big boulders sitting right here. Turn around.
Yeah.
This one right by your feet. And then look, those probably wedged right up in there with the other ones.
Yeah.
Ew. And there's no sign saying watch for falling rocks. So it's gorgeous down here. We're protected from the wind at the moment. We finally took off our hoodies.
Oh,
What?
it was right here on this tree.
Oh, was it?
A bird right there.
Yeah.
I have no idea what it is.
No? I know. Well, there's 150 species, so you know.
Okay, don't stop.
Why?
I'm getting attacked by
Oh,
mosquitoes.
Okay.
We're right by the water too, right?
Oh, yeah, there's a little stream right in there. You can't see it right yet. There we go. There's a stream. It's very muddy brown. I don't know if it's like that all the time or just because we've had a ton of rain the last couple of days. I just look at this and I just go back like 100 years or so.
Yeah.
Over 100 years.
Yeah.
And
How about a million years ago?
well, okay. I'm thinking
No, 60 million years ago when the dinosaurs got wiped out.
I wasn't thinking of the dinosaurs. I was thinking of like the first settlers.
No, I'm thinking of dinosaurs roaming through here.
Yeah.
Look up there, the plants in those ridges. Yeah, 60 million years ago when they were roaming through here.
Look at this. We're in the middle of all this. Found our way down from that really high peak. And we were going the wrong way. At least it's spongy kind of clay that we're walking on. Sand.
Looks like a face in the rocks there. See it?
Yeah.
The nose, the mouth.
Yeah. Like the profile.
Yeah.
And then a little cactus. They're so tiny. I guess they don't get to get big because we get winter and they try really hard. That's as big as they get.
Oh! Oh, sorry.
What's the issue, right?
Nothing. Massive mosquito just got me.
You know, but I've been bitten by mosquitoes and I'm not itchy.
Because you sprayed yourself.
No. I mean, I got bit yesterday when I was walking a dog.
Oh. How lucky you are.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I'm getting hungry.
Oh. I'm not sharing my rotos.
No, I mean like for lunch.
Okay. Let me know. We'll turn around. There's a post way down there.
Yeah.
We'll see what's from there.
Okay.
So, I mean, does it stay pretty warm here, I wonder, in the wintertime? For these cactus to be alive.
Well, I was just thinking that, you know, they don't get very big.
No.
So, yeah,
Oh, the wind will keep the mosquitoes away.
It's like they grow one leaf and then it dies, and the next year they grow one leaf and then it dies. Oh, look up in there.
Erosion.
Cute little caves.
Erosion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tons of that on this soft stone.
Watch your step.
Yeah. A little gathering of red rock. Oops. Here's the stuff that's on top of the hoodoos, right?
Yeah.
So a hoodoo gave out and all this came tumbling down.
Yeah.
Beautiful color. I love it. Look at that.
Oh, somebody, oop, watch the cactus.
So I've read that these things, there's different colors. Some of them are yellow. Oop, there it is. Some of them are peach and some of them are orange. I've only seen yellow.
Okay.
This is a really fun walk, but we're going to shut this off for a bit and admire the beauty and then probably catch up with you a little later on, maybe after lunch. Okay, bye.
Bye.
This is a cottonwood tree, and I only know that because we drove by it today, coming back from our walk for the fossils. I saw all this on the ground, and then I looked up and saw this on the branches. These big poofs. So I've never seen one before. If I have, I was unaware of it. Hang on. I'm walking Sasha and we're getting tied up together. So very cool. This is the only one I've seen in the park that's blooming. Yeah, I just wanted to point that out. More fun facts about Dinosaur Park. We're stopping at John Ware's cabin. So the info on it is you are standing by the last home of cowboy rancher John Ware. If the logs of his humble cabin could speak, they might contribute a tale or two to the story of one of Alberta's most remarkable early pioneers. In 1902, John Ware was living with his family in another cabin near the banks of the Red Deer River when a severe flood swept their home away. Soon after, John heard news that a boom of logs from a sawmill upriver had broken free, and that the logs were floating downstream. Using the strength and skill for which he was renowned, John roped in enough renegade lumber to build a new home. This cabin overlooking a stream, now called Ware Creek. Okay, let's go inside and check out his humble home. Get your butter churned. Let's look at his saddle back there. A table. A pelt on the wall. A lantern, oil. Grinder. Plastic bin. Not quite. The rope he used. Oh my goodness, the wash bin. Can you imagine washing? Well, you know, it's better than washing them in the river. Look at the chair he made out of the wood. That actually... Okay, it's a cottonwood chair. It's got quite the tilt to it. I was thinking, I hope that's not a birthing chair. Doesn't look right. Oh, look at the old saw on the wall. And the picture on the back wall, the horse is working. Probably pulling him along. That's pretty fascinating. Okay, we've got it so easy now. John Ware was an interesting man and led an interesting life. He was born into slavery in 1845 in South Carolina. After the American Civil War, he was freed and he headed for Texas. There, he learned how to master his legendary horsemanship skills before riding north to Canada on an 1882 cattle drive. Okay, so by the way, that legendary trip would have taken him once into Canada along the Cowboy Trail in Alberta. So during that journey, the crew tried to prank the newcomer with an unbroken wild Mustang. Instead, Ware famously rode the bucking bronco to a standstill, instantly cementing his legendary reputation. Ware went on to build his own successful ranch near Merivale, Alberta. 2 years later, he married Mildred Jane Lewis, and together they would welcome 6 children into their lives. Unfortunately, 1 child died in infancy, so they raised 5 children. Forever the pioneer, Ware moved his family and 300 cattle northeast of Dutchess, Alberta in 1900. After a catastrophic spring flood destroying their first riverside home in 1902, this cabin is the one that he built on higher ground overlooking Ware Creek. Tragically, they would only occupy this final residence for 3 short years. In the spring of 1905, Mildred died of pneumonia, and just months later in September, the unstoppable master horseman was killed when his horse tripped in a badger hole and fell on top of him, just 12 days after Alberta became a province. The frontier giant was laid to rest in the largest funeral in Calgary's young history. So that is the story, or a short form version, of John Ware, the legendary Canadian cowboy. Okay, so we're done in here, and we had to take off to use the little boy's room. And we are going to drive around. We'll talk to you soon. When I was telling you about the first skull that was found here by Joseph Terrell, and it was a skull from a smaller version of a T-Rex. This is the Albertosaurus. Oh, there's a dove living in him? You're just a little bit taller than his kneecap.
Oh.
Look at the size of his feet.
Oh.
Oh, here we go. Albertosaurus. Look at those toes. Compare your feet.
Mosquitoes.
Compare your feet.
Yeah. Okay, mosquitoes.
There's his little claws. He has 2 claws. He's got great big teeth. Look at him. Is he a beast or what? The sun's behind him. There we go. It's still huge. God, I wouldn't want that thing chasing me. Oh my God. Ray's right. There are a ton of mosquitoes here. They haven't stopped just because we left the park. But there is an old abandoned country store that we're going to have a look at. Looks like it's been vandalized. I'm going to go look at the old gas pumps. And then look inside the store. What year do you think these gas pumps are from?
You haven't boarded it up.
Yeah, no kidding, eh? Look at that. Dinosaur Country Store. God, people are pigs, hey?
Yeah.
Watch your footing. Oh, look at all the glass.
Yeah.
Okay, just be really careful. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I wonder if there's any ice cream in that ice cream back there.
What? Oh, yeah. Yes, fresh, daily. There's a little bathroom over there.
Where?
To the left. And
Oh.
it stinks.
Well, people have probably been using it.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah, wow. And there's holes in the floor. So, this is probably a good place for rodents and whatnot. What's on the floor right there beside the pump, the float for the toilet?
I don't know. Just kind of stroller.
Ew.
DH technology, remote rich. Hey.
Oh, that's old.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Don't touch it.
No, I'm not touching anything. Okay, leave it at that. Oh, watch that last step. All right. Well, that was sad. Back in the truck, and we are off to Medicine Hat to the dealership there to pick up some parts. So we'll talk to you when we get there.